So you found the world, which is Osu, Ohio State, an online rhythm game in which you click circles to the beat. Whether you found Osu through your school's talent show, two-set violin, or maybe even through a friend, I'm here to help you out. This video is my ultimate guide for beginners when starting out on Osu. Please keep in mind that everything in this video is my personal opinion, which I have developed from playing the game for the last 3-ish years. This guide will be split into 2 parts. In this video, we'll be exploring how to optimize your game's point of view and what kind of equipment you should be using to play Osu. In the second video, we'll look at ways you can improve your aim and consistency and also dive into different tapping patterns and mindsets to have when trying to improve. I know you're eager to become an Osu rhythm champion, so let's dive straight into the video. First, let's talk about optimizing your in-game experience. When playing Osu, many high-skilled players will attempt to make their gameplay as clean as possible. This is because when there's too much happening on the screen, it's very easy to be distracted by everything that's going on. As soon as we open up the game, navigate to the options window. Set your frame limiter to either optimal if you have a lower end PC, or unlimited if you have a nice graphics card. This is just telling Osu how many frames to run at. Next, scroll down to the detail settings and make sure combo bursts and hit lightning are disabled. Be sure to also disable background video and storyboards. I leave these on for reasons which I'll get into in the second video, but for clarity's sake, disable these. Once you make your way down to general, let me find that, here we go, general, make sure to turn your background dim all the way to 100%. Finally, head over into Osu and start up a song you've passed before. This last step is optional, but press tab to hide the scoreboard, and then hold shift before pressing tab once again to hide the UI. This way, players that panic when their health bar dropped way too low no longer have to constantly look up to see how they're doing. Here's how the gameplay looks before and after we change the settings.
A 1, a 2, a 1, 2. 目の前の扉を開けたら春風鳥たちも聞いて待ち合わせ君へ向かう信号は青空色駆け出せばいい
The last thing that we should take a look at before moving on is skins. Skins are the textures for the game. However, a lot of fans have made their own skins and released them for other people to use. Not only does downloading a different skin let you customize your gameplay to something that fits what you like, but in many cases, it provides a cleaner gameplay experience that is significantly easier to read than Osu's default. Here's some skin examples from some of Osu's top players.
A 1, a 2. A 1, 2. 目の前の扉を開けたら春風鳥たちも聞いて待ち合わせ君へ向かう信号は青空色駆け出せばいい嘘つき隠れずろんとか1プラス1が向けるとか教えてくれた君と探しに行こう春巻きクローバー Oh no Oh no
In the Osu community, there's a huge debate over what's the best equipment to use for Osu. Tablets, mice, and even touchscreens have all been used to set record-breaking scores. I'll be covering the 2 most common playstyles in the Osu community before giving my final thoughts. Before we get into this, it's important to note that both these playstyles use a keyboard on the side. Players will tend to aim with something else while pressing the Z and X keys on the keyboard to hit the notes instead of clicking on the circles individually. With that out of the way, let's jump straight into the 2 playstyles. Get it? Jump? You know, because you have to do jump. Okay, I'm sorry about that. For new Osu players, using a mouse to aim and a keyboard to click is generally the first playstyle they'll try. This playstyle is a great way to start getting into the game since most players early on are still learning how to read songs, and players don't have to spend any additional money buying special equipment. When aiming with a mouse, movements tend to be steadier due to the mouse's weight. Of course, people who play with mouse encounter their own kinds of issues, one in particular being mouse drift. As mouse players tend to go through longer songs, especially those playing with lower DPIs, their mouse will start to drift off to an uncomfortable position or off of the mouse pad. This makes it harder to aim and maintain combos in high accuracy until readjustment is made. On the other side of the spectrum are players who aim with a drawing tablet and tap with a keyboard. Not only do tablet players tend to find this playstyle significantly easier to pick up, but spinners become a breeze. From my personal experience, the nicest feature tablets have that mice usually lack is that the center of the tablet always stays the same. Tablets won't be the answer for everyone though. In comparison to gaming mice, tablets have been reported to have longer report rates. It seems that not everyone has this issue though, so your mileage may vary. Not only are there sometimes small changes in timing, but some players will find that based on how they hold the pen, their hands will slowly drop towards the pen tip, forcing them to readjust and break that beautiful full combo. In the end of the day, the style which you pick is completely personal preference. Both styles are capable of reaching insanely high skill levels, but tablet players have generally been known to top the leaderboards. When it comes to players just getting into Osu, I think starting off with a mouse is better assuming you don't already have a tablet. This is because, regardless of what you use, you still have to build the ability to read the circles. Using tablets is a great way to play Osu, but most players don't have a drawing tablet laying around at home. If you do happen to have a tablet just laying around though, try both styles and pick the one that you like the most. In the end, both are really great choices. Of course, the quality of your equipment will affect your gameplay to an extent as well. Expensive mice may outperform cheap tablets, and the opposite is true too. If you are looking to buy a tablet or mouse for Osu, I've left some suggestions in the description to consider, but really just give the game a try with what you already have. I'm sure you can do it. Getting into Osu can be pretty hard and intimidating. Still, the community and the music is what really makes the game fun, and I seriously hope that you guys will be able to join me playing Osu sometime. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and maybe subscribe if you like to watch Osu or just like anime in general. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments or drop by on one of my streams on Wednesdays, Fridays, or Saturdays at 4:30 p.m. Pacific. Everyone honestly loves to play Osu there, and we'd love to have you there too. Link to my stream in the description. Guys, I hope this helped, and always, stay safe.